Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to Rover Mechanic Simulator. I'm Afro Luigi, and we're starting off a new quest again. Planet Fix Industries. Interesting. Let's do with this OLABs thing. Hello, initially Perseverance looked undamaged, so I wanted to extend its mission. Unfortunately, after a few souls, it stopped recording sounds completely. Time is of the essence, so I'll pay extra for a quick repair. Well, okay, if sound's the only thing there. So, first things first, I think I forgot to recycle stuff. Yep. Why do I have an extra organic material brick? Well, I'll hold on to it in case I need to replace it in the future. So, let's get going. Let us find this thing's microphones, and repair it. I probably could have done this one with the premium service with 8 minutes, but... Nope. There we go. Alright. Oh, I, forgot to lift this thing, lower this thing. I want to check something, actually. Thing I've been meaning to test for a while. Okay. When I just stick that in... Okay, that's always green. Okay, it doesn't tell me if I missed something. So I think this is just going to be a hardware issue. Because they knew it wasn't... So we're just going to replace these cameras. I think there's only... I don't think there's any on top, really. I think it's just the two on the front. There's one right... Oh, that downwards camera, I guess it just doesn't have a microphone. Yeah, let's just take this thing off and just see if it's just these two units. Kind of bugs me that when it's on the thing, it looks fully damaged, but when you pull the mast off, it's specifically the one part that's damaged. So yeah, it's just the one microphone in there. Can I just take... Oh, the master microphone has to come off. With... Needs to be the super cam removed? Come on, let me remove the super cam. Oh. Right. At least I figured out how to rotate the thing all the way around now. Now the super cam should come off. I love how it's just this tiny little thing. There we go. Warehouse, we just need a master microphone. Well, just two microphones. Okay. Microphone. One of each. Hopefully there's no hardware in there that's broken. With my luck lately, there's going to be something on the inside broken. Plus, this is going to be a quick fix. if I'm not missing the other things. Although it does say it's an 8-minute repair job. Why would it be so high if it was just the microphones? Because we've only been doing this for a couple minutes, and we're almost done. 8 minutes for this repair job would not be a challenge unless we're missing something. I need to have a look at this briefing again, see if there was something else that needed to be repaired. Okay, that's at 71%. Everything that's yellow is around 70%. Yeah. So what is the briefing saying? Oh, we didn't ask for the premium tasks for this, did we? Yeah, this doesn't feel right because we've been at this for maybe just a short little while and we're already finished. So why is there an 8-minute restriction on the premium job? The more I think about this, the more I'm convinced I'm missing something. Unless this is just a really easy job. I wish I could jump. You know what? We're going underneath. I have to know. Why is there 8 minutes for such a simple job for a premium, even though we didn't do the premium thing? Because the premium job definitely doesn't ask us to repair all the yellow, otherwise it'd need a lot more time than 8 minutes. Maybe this is just a super easy job. I still feel like I'm missing something, though. I'm gonna do one. Once I screw this, I'm just gonna do one more check of the rover. I think maybe I'm just missing one little mic somewhere. Alright, it's not under here. Is there like a rear mic or something? No, that's all green. We fixed that up. Is there a microphone on this thing? It doesn't look like it. Maybe the 8 minutes is for the puzzle. It's supposed to be a harder puzzle if you don't have the automatic thing. Possibly. So let's just calibrate automatically and finish the job. Okay, that mission was just a lot easier than I was expecting. Alright, hi, how are you doing? We've got yet another task for you. This poor rover hasn't been taken care of for a really long time. As you'll see, it's also quite dusty, so please inspect it thoroughly and give it a clean. It really deserves a day off. Oh, it also has a problem with moving its upper arm assembly. It might have something to do with the motors. Keep up the good work, you'll hear from us soon. Alright, let's see what they did to this poor rover. Besides, beat the hell out of it. Like, what are the specifics of the beat of the hell out of it? Alright. I thought this thing was supposed to be dusty. Oh, okay, there's some dust down here. That was, curious. Is the dust inside it, maybe? Alright. More dust. Alright, actually, while we're here... We have a replacement for this already, don't we? We do. This is the upper arm assembly, right? Forearm. Oh, okay. Alright, let's start taking parts off this thing then. This thing's going to be dusty. Called it. You know, I think that other motor, I should pop it out and have a look at it. Just in case, because these are just actuator caps, aren't they? There's an actual motor underneath it. Yep. Also remove this actuator cap because this is also part of the upper arm assembly. And we'll go under the rover, see how it's doing down there, and do any touches up. Okay, that thing's good. You know, I was definitely expecting more dust. These mission briefings are throwing me off today. Like, not even the things that are normally, because normally this thing's always dusty, but that thing's not dusty today. Alright, let's lift her up, have a look underneath. Let's have a look in there. Nope. So why is this thing so expensive then? Because so far we have, unless all the dusty parts need to be replaced. I'm going to be seriously confused if there's actually dust under here. Nope, no dust, so not confused. I'm definitely starting to wonder what's going on with the mission briefings. They don't, like, they seem to line up fairly well. There's just something feels off about them to me. Like, they're not quite aligned to what they're supposed to be. Like, they're aligned, partially, but just something feels off about them. Alright, let's start cleaning things. I'm still... Them complaining of dust makes me feel like I'm still missing something. Okay, let's go over this with a fine-tooth comb now. We'll very slowly progress around, looking at every component we can. We already looked inside it, so we don't need to do that again. Okay, time to start taking things apart then. Right, I'm just disassembling things. Okay. Wait, that part's dusty? Oh boy. I haven't taken apart one of these things in a while, actually, now that I think about it. We used to be fixing these things up all the time, but it's been a little while. Alright. Some more dusting then. Okay, that's why it's expensive, is all these little parts need to be replaced. And I forgot to print recycled stuff again. Alright, time to start printing things up. We already replaced that. The EDL down looking camera needs to be done. EDL, perfect. Followed by inlet filter with both parts. Actuator cap. I don't remember these parts. LCAM lens. And RE20 a rotor and a brush. Oh, so the other day I was visiting my folks. Was visiting with my folks, and I had a family friend visit. And the family friend we watched what was the movie called? A cat named Bob, a street cat named Bob, or something like that. Which it was an enjoyable movie, not the thing I normally watch. And I'm probably never going to watch it again, but definitely an enjoyable movie. And then we talked for a bit, and I realized, okay, these are the kind of movies she likes. And I kind of want to watch. I can't remember how we got. Actually, we ended up talking about space or something like that, or feel goods and stuff like that. So we ended up talking about that. So I ended up putting on for us. First, we watched The Martian, which I said I'd been wanting to watch a while ago. So I rewatched that with her. She'd never seen that before. And it's a little stressful. It was a little stressful for her. She's not that kind to enjoy that movie. And so we talked about, but after that we talked a bit, and we decided also after that to watch Apollo 13. So I got two space disaster movies. I got this one to watch, and she was definitely done with this, but she seemed to enjoy both of them. We ended up talking about, and ended up adding another movie to my watch list. It was I can't remember what that movie was called. I have to look up the plot again. It's came out a few years ago. I think actually more than a few years ago. It's a story about the African American women, who were instrumental in the space age. I think for Apollo 11 they helped with, was the big one they helped with. Mainly like the women who do all the calculations before they were able to digitize. Well, not digitize, before they were able to switch it all to computers. And I actually had forgotten that movie existed until she reminded me. So that's now on my watch list. I'm going to have to eventually watch that movie. Alright, but let's put this rover back together. Yeah, so I did watch a bunch more space movies recently. Mainly, like I said, The Martian and Apollo 13. I still haven't figured out what that movie I watched was way back when, about the attempt at terraforming Mars, with the machine that goes haywire and tries to kill the crew, while the crew is trying to figure out why all their progress on terraforming Mars was undone, while leaving Mars' atmosphere breathable. I'm not sure if I even mentioned that part before. So I need to rewatch. I still have to figure that out. It's in my DVD collection, I think. So, or in my parents' DVD collection. I need to check both of them. If it's in my DVD, if it's in their DVD collection, I think I just need to add it to mine, because I don't think my parents watch it. So that's that next on my watch list, actually, figuring out what movie that isn't watching it. Definitely on a Mars kick, though. Might watch, what's the movie? John Carter something. The one with the whole plot is the guy is brought from Earth to Mars by a strange device, and while there he discovers he can jump really far, and there's like green four-armed aliens. Oh, now that's gonna bug me. What was that movie called? I'm awful with names. I want to rewatch that one now too. Now I think about it, even though that is definitely more fantasy than science fiction. Well, it technically is old-fashioned. It is technically science fiction, just older science fiction. All right, let's complete this order. Perfect. Didn't miss anything. Oh, one more job. We'll do that one job and we'll see what happens. Before I do it, though, let us clean up our inventory. And we will take the mission. QM30-EN-D. Hey, this is the last thing you'll have to do for this rover, I promise. It's going back home, so we have to try and restore it to its pre-launch pristine conditions. Focus on the camera lenses, sensors, and the suspension. Also try to look into the electronics if you have the time. Thanks, you've really done a lot for this rover. Now, do they actually mean it? Because they're claiming it's going back to Earth, so if that's true, this is actually going to be the last mission. Minimum part durability is 68, so they don't actually want us to make it 100%. So let us see if we can make this thing worthy of returning to Earth. Hey, then we won't be stranded alone on Mars in this shop in the middle of nowhere. Right. Right, what am I doing? It's right here. Oh boy. That's quite a bit of red. I should probably do this in sections then, rather than doing it all at once, because otherwise I'm going to have way too many parts to deal with at once. So, let's start under the rover. Let's work our way from the top and from the bottom, not the top, is what I was trying to say. As they said, if we have time to check in the electronics, we have lots of time because we're not doing a timed one. Technically, if you were actually doing this, you'd want to start from the top and work your way down, because then if anything... Whoa, okay. Everything in there is fine, so let's take these units out. The RMCA. Alright. That's that. Let us see, can we take any of this apart? No. Actually, front has cam. Do we have one of those in the warehouse? Front has cam. Oh, they're different colors. Okay. So, what are we printing then? RMCA and a RIPA. RMCA. Perseverance 1. And RIPA. RIPA. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this piecemeal, because otherwise I'm going to start losing track. It's just going to be too many parts at once. The premium job for this is probably to print, requires you to get everything actually pristine. Oh, right. That's in. Let's put the RIPA back in, and that'll be it for the electronics. If we did a full premium playthrough from start to finish, you would probably, because you can unlock parts by playing the mini games in that terminal, I'm pretty sure, if I recall the beginning correctly. If you were to do a full premium playthrough, which I might do in my own time, you might need to play those games to earn resource points. So there we go. Bottom's done. Let's lower her down. I think next I want to work on that front left tire assembly. Just because it's right here. Basically minimize the amount of walking we have to do. Okay, just this part needs to come out now. And of course this arm here needs to come out, not just this part. That should be it though, isn't it? Oh, right, no. We gotta take this thing out. Now we can take the front wheel thing off. And I think we can just print that unit. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to take that off. And I saw something on the back. Oh no, that's made of multiple pieces. Yeah, we're just going to print that wheel strut off and front wheel strut. Okay. There. It's nice that the game actually lets you consolidate parts, because these rovers are similar but not identical. So of course some of the parts would be similar. Alright. Now, I've said in a previous episode that I thought that previous one might have been the last one. I'm wondering if this is also a mystery. Like, I was wrong, I'll admit that, and that was me jumping the gun. Part of me is kind of hoping this actually isn't the last one, because I have been enjoying this quite a bit, actually. And there we go, the wheel assembly is done. Alright, yeah, let's work on... Let's take both these units off, actually. Rather than doing one at a time, let's do two. Because I think the parts for that will be manageable. Oh, is this just this big metal plate as well? I think this might just be a big metal plate. Alright. Yeah, that was just a big metal plate. Repair the rear hazcam. What's wrong with it? This cover needs to go. Alright, just that little cover. So we need to replace the rim fac and the hazcam rear flip cover. Rim fac and hazcam cover? No, it had the word flip in it. Here we go. Hazcam rear flip cover is what we wanted. Oh boy. Oh, I almost missed this tiny little guy right there. Now when we pop out, it should be perfect. And rim fac. Perfect. Oh, right. The front hazcam needs to come off now. And actually, we're not just going to do this. Maybe. This unit looks a little bit more complicated, so we'll see. We'll do it one at a time. It doesn't really matter one way or another. One way or another, it's all going to get done. I can't even see where these ones are attached, of course. Alright, that should be... Everything on the sides and bottom should be done right now. Note just the top and that arm. Oh boy. Forgot. Gotta get all the way in there before you can get that lens off. It's just the one lens. Just to be sure, let's rotate around. Perfect. So what's the one part we need to replace here? It is... Oh, just the front has cam. Okay. Okay, well that's printing, because that's going to take several seconds to print. Let's hop on top, see what the top looks like. Just that one little guy over... Oh, we should dust these things. That's something we should have been looking out for, actually, dust. So we're going to have to do another walkthrough looking for dust. Because I would have missed that if it wasn't for this guy here. I would not have missed all of that dust. So let's do a little dust check. Top is good. Okay, I'm not seeing any dust. Ah, there's some dust. Alright, I'm not... Okay, that looks good for dust. Let's go grab our part, and we'll do some cleaning over here before we do anything else. There. And let's analyze these parts, because dusting is useless if we don't know the... Okay, some of the stuff was in good condition, others not so much. Actually, did we grab the Hazcam camera? Yes, we did. Let's print off a few more parts while we're reassembling the Hazcam. We want the helicopter, the LDL down looking, EDL down, and helicopter antenna. And that's those two. That's been replaced. That's been replaced. Perfect. And then once this is done, we'll just go grab the parts. It's kind of interesting that the Hazcam covers just come, when we see it, it's just down. There's no option to kind of open it up to check things. Alright, let's start putting things back on. Good thing I did that dust check. How many little screws are there? Oh, those screws are for this cable here. Okay. Those cameras all come in an assembly. But one cable, okay. And... Alright, we already did that. Alright, up here. Wait, did they put a down... They put a down-looking camera on top. Wouldn't it just be a EDL camera then if you can put it any which way? Willy-dilly. Why is it still called a down camera when it's pointed up? Now, helicopter antenna and progress. Alright, let's check. What did we forget to put anything else? Okay, the rover is complete. Next we are doing this guy. So far it's been a bunch of little small repairs. Mind you, that's because we're doing them as little small repairs. We're not doing anything. Nothing here has required a lot of work the way we're breaking it up. I wonder if this is going to be a bigger job. Oh yeah, this is going to be a bigger job. Nice. Okay, that part back there looks good, but I'll still have to rotate it just to double check. Oh, this is going to be a decent repair job, at least. Well, I'm planning to do decent repair jobs. This is just a decent amount of work is what I meant there. Alright. Now, for the top. And we will... Actually, we're getting close to the end of the series. If this is actually the last mission, they don't have a surprise. Oh, we discovered something else was broken. Oh, is this... Oh, there's actually something there. I did not realize that. I don't... Oh! No, that would have shown up when putting the mask back together. But I did not know there was something there. Alright, time to start printing. We need... air temperature sensors, 2 of them. That helps if I click the search box. Air temperature sensors, 2. We need a Mastcam Z dash Mast Cam. 2 words. Mastcam, just 1 word. Wait. Wait. Ah, this makes sense. There's going to be an electric... They mentioned the... Oh, no, there's no electronics issues on this thing. No wonder I couldn't find the Hascam, though, in the parts list. It's in the set list. Now, is this going to come off easily, or am I have to disassemble most of the thing? Oh, there's a little motor back here. Yep. Focus assembly. Was that what that said? Yeah. There. Alright, let's continue on then. So, Mastcam, Navcam. Mast, Navcam, not Mastcam. Mast. I almost typed it in again. Mast Soup Cam cover. And Supercam and the Supercam window. And by super I mean subcam. Window is what it was, I hope. Oh, and the... Oh, it's a focus assembly, okay. So the focus assembly actuator is what I need. Focus assembly actuator. There. Now we'll have a bunch of parts to start putting on. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go back to the printer shortly, because I think the next part, one of the next parts we're going to need is going to be a fairly pricey one. Oh. Okay, we can put the nav cam in at least. Alright, hopefully more parts. What is this? Oh, it doesn't tell us what it is till it's out. That should be the super cam, though. And the motor for the back, or assembly, or whatever this thing is, was good. The super cam. Oh, the laser. I was way off there. I put that back on? Oh, I have that part too. And that's the last of them. Perfect. Let's start with this thing. We're gonna not be able to put the mask together without putting this thing together first. Let's get it out of the way. I wonder how much abuse this thing can take. It just occurred to me. Because this looks like some of my dad's old cameras. My dad collects them. And those things are, some of them can take a few hits. Some of them you have to be quite gentle with. Because it definitely looks like one of the older cameras in my dad's collection. And by this I mean this one here. Alright, time to put the mask back on, and then we're going up the arm. Technically, if I was actually doing this, what I'd want to do is have the rover lower its arm. Alright. Alright, these guys each have individual 4 screws. Except that guy. I think that guy just pops right out, doesn't he? Yep. I don't think I've taken this part off before, have I? What is this thing? The scanning habitable environments with Raman and the scanning habitable environments with Raman and luminescence for organics and chemicals. Sherlock is mounted on the rover's robotic arm. It uses spectrometers, a laser, and a camera to search for minerals, organic molecules, and potential biosignatures to search for past microbial life in water environments. I can speak English. Sometimes. A lot of times I can't. That was one of them. Oh god, all those little things. Can you imagine having to undo that by hand? I hate doing it at work, and I only have... Most I have to do with that is maybe 2 at a time for whatever I'm doing. Alright. Sherlock can come apart. And Sherlock only has this thing to come on. What is it? The wide-angle topographical sensor for operations engineering. Excuse me. The second eye of Sherlock, based on MSL's Mahley, is used for engineering, science operations, and science imaging. That almost looks like it comes part as well. It does not, though. Alright, so we need APA docks. Yeah, 2 APA dock sensors, a D and a C. APA dock. I already forgot what we needed. C and D. Alright. Let's try this again. APA, dock, C, and D. Did I get that right? C and D. I almost lost it. I missed it. Drill contact sensor is next. Followed by Watson objective. Watson, only one. Perfect. So while that's printing, we're going to put these little sensors back on. Why waste time? Oh, I just saw it roll out. We were not quite perfect timing. Perfect timing would have been we finish this and we walk right over there to grab it. Watson's done. And let's put Sherlock back on. Oh, I just realized the Watson goes on the Sherlock. Oh, something's still broken. Alright, it must be under this thing. Is there going to be a Moriarty? Oh, that wouldn't make too much sense because Moriarty was the enemy. Oh god, all these tiny little screws. Yeah, whatever this thing is. Oh god, what comes off first? Tell me. That tiny little thing has to come off first. There's going to be a bunch of tiny little components that have all got to come off here, aren't they? Oh god, look at all these screws. Well, at least the optical bench is just one big piece. I was expecting more little pieces once we got to that point. Alright. So what are we printing? We are printing an optical bench. That's it. Okay. There we go. Optical bench is printing 12 seconds out. And then we'll be done. I have to say, this game was definitely enjoyable. I need to be more careful when playing this game in the future, though, just because I very obviously missed several things. Yeah, there's no other way of saying that. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Although, if I was to play through again, I'd want to do a more premium playthrough. Also, I would never print off a set. It's not worth it. It just ends up cluttering up your inventory, unless the devs go through and add in another patch which will let you recycle sets. There we go, Sherlock. You are covered again. Now, Watson's going on. Did I miss a screw? Yes, I missed a screw. The Watson objective and the Sherlock objective. What are the difference? Objective element with autofocus mechanism and LEDs based on MSL's MAI. Okay, they're just cameras that just detect two different things, it looks like. The wide-angle topographic sensor for operations, and optical element with autofocus mechanics LEDs. Okay. Not totally clear on what they're supposed to do, but okay. Yeah, okay, the whole thing is meant for scanning organics, we know that, just with the individual component. What? I'm still missing something? Oh, is this a cover? this a cover for something? Or something we can disassemble further? Or is there something buried under there, maybe? Man, this thing has a lot of screws. Okay. What is going on here? Alright, so I gave up. I can't figure out what's wrong with it, so I'm going to cut quickly while I print off Sherlock, because I cannot figure out what's going on with that part. So I'm just going to have to print the set. Yeah, I have no clue what it could be. I've checked all the parts I can see. So, I'll be right back. So, hello, I'm back. Something went wrong. I printed the part. I finished printing the part. I hit the start record button. Started talking. Put the part on. Put the little conductor thing on. Reset the drivers. Got the accomplished screen. Which, when you complete the missions, this is what you get. The end. Congratulations, you've finished all of the quests available so far. Now you can go to the info tab on your tablet to see the statistics of your playthrough. Remember to check on our devlogs regularly, as new content is on its way. See you later, Mechanic. And I said that, as far as I know, the devs aren't actually actively working on anything for this game. So that might not be... It might be a while, if ever. And we checked the info tab, we had a look at that. We also went over to the upgrades, and I reset them all, and we went through, and I went and bought all the economist ones for that just last achievement, because that was everything I needed. So then I stopped the record. I signed off, said see you guys in the next series, because this is the last episode of the series. Signed off, signed off, stopped recording, closed it, went to edit this to upload it, and half the footage was gone. I opened the file, started playing the file, and, well, put the file in my video editor, and it wasn't there. Half the footage was just gone. There's no errors anywhere. So I have no clue what happened. But we finished it, and like I said, we've seen that happen where I put the last part on, we put the little thing on the side, and we go over here, reset the drivers, and I press the big complete orders button, and I see how I did. And how I did on that last one. Actually, can I see how I did on that last one? Does it tell us? It does not tell us. Can we redo these? Oh, we can. Okay, so if they're not, don't all have premium things. That's, oh well, that's something. I was thinking I might revisit this someday in the future and do some of the premium jobs, but I was thinking I'd start from scratch and do the premium jobs. But if you can just, if not all of them have premium jobs available, it might not be worth it. I could still go and just pop on just to have some fun. But yeah, so this series is done. I think I know what I'm going to play next. I have an idea for it. We'll see if I follow through. If anyone have any suggestions on things you want me to play, please drop them in the comments, and I'll take a look at the game. I am extremely picky when it comes to any sort of entertainment. I'm awful at watching new movies, I'm awful at games, and I have such a hard time getting into new book series. So, no promises that I'll take them up on it, maybe with enough peer pressure, but we'll see. But yeah, that's going to be it for this series. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.